is the third party reading for air signs. Let's jump right in. The cards here are for the collective air signs, their partners, and the third party. So the first cards that I'm seeing for the collective viewer, and this could be the cross watcher. The first card is the Three of Wands, which talks about overcoming obstacles, thinking about your long-term goals, and trying to just believe in yourself. And believe, but I feel like a lot of the air signs are also trying to have faith in their relationship as well. But you're standing your ground. So you may have had to take a position to protect your inner peace. And you are trying to make logical decisions. And therefore that may have resulted in you taking time apart away from your partner, or cutting communication, or enforcing some boundaries, and you're really focused on holding your ground, and Spirit is telling you to continue to hold your ground. I do see you wanting to come through confusion. You want a new beginning with your partner, but more than anything, you want clarity. You want a fresh start. And you want a fresh start to consist of clear boundaries, respect, good communication. You're also coming across as focusing on your finances. So you're wanting financial progress. For your partner, I think your partner's up in their head about a decision. Your partner may have been deceived by somebody or a connection that they may have outside of you. Or your partner may have deceived you, which is why you put up boundaries. But I'm getting that your partner may have been deceived by someone. Your partner might be looking for a new home. So your partner may be relocating, the person you're thinking about. I believe that your partner does want a level of unity and teamwork with you, but they're also focused on their financial progress. I think they're heavily up in their head about a situation, and I think that they want to come in and bring some type of fairness to a situation that they feel is in balance. Okay. Spirit, I want to make sure that connection, those cards reflect on where the partner is with the air sign collective. Yeah, so your partner is heavily up in their head. And they might be withdrawn for a period of time. So you may have taken a step back, I'm gathering, and that person also withdrew when you took a step back. But I think that they withdrew because they might feel like you're done with them. And they're heavily up in their head, possibly about the connection. Like I said, some of them may be moving or relocating or starting a business or starting a new job, okay? But they are really in a period of, they want peace and they want to eliminate distractions at this time so they could think and make the proper decision. Okay, for the third party, it shows me that whoever this third party is, they're learning from something that happened in this connection with this partner. There was a period of turbulence that they went through with your partner, and they overcame it with communication. They eventually pushed past the issue, okay? And they must have decided to move forward after they came through whatever that conflict or issue was. But I feel like the third party is finding out, and your person might be with this person now while you and your person are at odds. This third party may very well be dealing with this person. But I feel like if they are with this person, this connection is built on lies and deceit, and your partner is not putting in stable effort to this connection. This may be a plan that fails. And the reason that I say that is because your partner might have went into this connection or said yes to this connection because he or she thought that you had given up on what you guys had because of their inability at the time to be fair. I think the third party really wants to come through and fix this connection with your partner, but I feel like the third party feels like your partner has way too many options. So that's what I'm seeing. So let's explore it further. Let's break down the connection between you and your partner. Let's see where that's going to go, what the outcome looks like. So it seems like the two of you are going to end up reconnecting and restoring harmony and connection. And you're going to end up finding realignment. Someone very well may be relocating in this relationship. So you may be moving into a new home, but I'm heavily thinking that it's your partner that's trying to relocate. So if your partner was living with somebody, I see them trying to transition to have a level of independence. What else? Oops. Okay. Yeah, so someone is really up in their head about this connection, and I think it's you and your partner may be mirroring each other because you're not fulfilled with the outcome, the initial outcome of the connection, which resulted in y'all potentially separating. You felt like someone lacked structure and boundaries, and so you said, you know what, I got to do something different. I got to enable boundaries here. I don't want my heart broken. I'm in love. Something has to give. And I feel like you stepping back caused a lot of turmoil in this connection because I don't think they ever expected you to. I'm getting that air signs, y'all might have had a really deep bond. And you wanted somebody to bring balance to this connection. And they were not making the steps, are not taking the steps they needed to take to focus on the relationship. And it's because they had a third party situation. This connection may have something to do with children. So children may be a factor on some of the decisions that are being made. This connection is bringing a great deal of worry and depression to both parties in this connection. I think y'all are mirroring each other more than anything. And we'll get some more insight on that. Let's see what we have for the connection between your partner and the third parties. There's some combative behavior in this connection. So it might be a lot of arguing going on. And I'm gathering that this connection, when they're out in public, they might be putting on a facade for people. Like everything's okay. But someone really is not happy in this connection. If someone is only giving partial effort or are not really investing, they do the bare minimum. They don't have to give much here. And so therefore the outcome is going to be partial success. Whoever's in this connection, there are concerns of poverty, they need to address concerns of safety, financial security, things of that nature. So somebody may be in a connection with this third party because they provide a level of financial security. Your partner could have gone through some type of financial hit, or the third party could have went through some financial hit, and someone is codependent off the other right now. So I'm gathering that the third party knew your person longer than you did. It has some history there. What else do you have about this connection? I think that your partner or the third party is trying to ground themselves in practicality. This is another card of children. This is also a card of someone wanting to build a stable relationship. I feel like the third party wants the relationship to progress, wants to overcome the obstacles in the relationship. But again, I feel like your partner has too many options to really focus on this relationship. And I feel like that's what your partner wants because your partner doesn't want to fall deep into this relationship. I don't think your partner is fully open to this relationship. And I honestly don't think that they ever were. I think this was a benefit type of situation. Whereas you do this for me and then I do this in return. I don't think this was ever built off love. Yeah, I think that your partner, by being with this person or vice versa, someone is helping with their finances versus them being on their own. They would need help. I see this connection. Somebody's pretty much being delusional about this connection. And I see them, it ending in unfulfillment. Someone's going to end up seeing this as a missed opportunity and just say, hey, I'm just not happy. I don't want to be here. And someone's going to end up having a lot of regrets. And I think right now, I think your partner's having a lot of regrets that he said yes to this connection, knowing that that's not where he or she wanted to be. And I think ultimately the outcome is the third party is going to end up getting their feelings hurt and feeling disappointed because they probably invested in this connection thinking that it would have grown to something greater. And I don't think it's going to fully manifest itself. Is there another? Oops, just shot right out. Yeah, I think the divine feminine in this connection is trying to trust their instinct and really try to heal this connection. And they may be up in their head. I think the divine feminine is hoping that the divine masculine surrenders to the connection and what she's pouring into the connection and sees it from a different perspective. Whereas your partner is hoping that the feminine starts to see things from a different perspective, which is he's not really into this connection, but he put himself into this situation. Flip the energies where they may. Some of the signs that I see on the board are Aries, Aquarius, Capricorns, Scorpios, Leos, Taurus, Scorpio, all water signs. And I saw some earth signs earlier because I had to pull this twice. All right, so let's keep going and switch to love messages. What love messages does the partner have for the air sign collective? And if you want a personal reading, just email me and we can set it up. I'm still fixing my website. The Cash App is the method of payment. If we need to discuss using PayPal, we can. And I don't mind working on a payment arrangement with you guys. All right, so the cards that I see for the air sign collective and the partner is they want, this is for the partner to the air sign. He or she wants a new start in this connection. And they want a real connection that has boundaries and structure. And they're hoping to rekindle this flame and go into a new phase. Anything else for the love messages from the partner to the air sign? Yeah, so they're going to come in with messages to communicate their concerns. They're probably going to tell you, they probably won't tell you everything because they might be embarrassed about a few things, but I'm getting they're going to come in and express their feelings and tell you what their desires are. Let's see love messages for from the partner to the third party. Yeah, see, that's two cards. Resentments, regret and loss. The Five of Cups. The partner, your partner has resentments for proceeding forward in this relationship. I don't think if he was in a relationship with you, he or she would have that many other options. I don't think that they would be carrying on like that. I think that they want a real relationship with you. Yeah, he's going to say he just wants to be friends. He might tell this person, he or she, excuse me, might tell this, and I'm saying that because of the night, might tell this person, I just want to be friends. I want to be single right now. I want to get myself together. I want to live in the moment and just have fun. So this third party may have a lot of, maybe demanding to your partner at this time. Yeah. I see the third party as being deeply hurt. And I feel like your partner was hiding their feelings and the partner's going to feel like they were gaslit gaslighting was gaslighting. The third party is going to feel like your partner was gaslighting them. So either way, it's going to result in a breakup. And this breakup is going to bring on a great bit of despair. And it's because the third party refused to believe or to see the connection for what it really was. They practically were buying this relationship so they wouldn't be alone. And kudos to you, air signs, for not staying in a connection, a third-party connection, for actually backing up and letting that partner go through whatever they needed to go through. Yeah, so this relationship is definitely over, and there won't be any second chances. I don't see the third party. The third party might fight for it initially, but I don't see the third party allowing this to go forward, or either this is your partner saying no, there won't be another cycle, because I feel like this third party and your partner may have had multiple cycles, because in the beginning it says learning from traditional instances. So, and being and overcoming turbulence. So that tells me that they dated before. Yeah, so this connection is over with the third party, and your partner is going to come back towards you. Don't sit up waiting on nobody now. Don't wait on nobody. Yeah, the third party is going to feel like your partner, like this connection was very one-sided, and that potentially some of your partners are self-absorbed, narcissistic, and may have love bombed them. I get a feeling that your partner love bombed you, air signs, in the beginning. So just be cautious before you take this person back. Make sure that they've done the healing. Don't just jump, like make them explain to you the timeline of their connection with this other person or anybody else, so that you can understand if they've done the work to heal. But you'll know by the way they treat you. But don't let somebody love bomb you again and then run away. Someone here, I feel like it's the feminine is lacking a level of self-confidence and feels like the masculine sabotaged this connection. And it's causing a lot of frustrations. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we have for the third party read. I don't see the third party connection lasting. And once that happened, the masculine or the partner, flip it where it may, but the masculine energies, what I'm getting off the night, they will take some time to heal themselves and get themselves together. I think they're working on their pentacles, because this is a 3 of Pentacles. So I just feel like that's somebody that's trying to get their own place or stabilize themselves in their own place. But they're going to come to you because they want teamwork and unity. They want to rekindle the flame and give this relationship a chance. And they're going to come in and say, man, I've been thinking of you. I haven't stopped thinking about you. I love you, or I care about you deeply. And this is what's going on with me. Okay. Have a great day, guys.